Yes. How can I help?
Just a quick question. Pedophilia, that would fall into a category of criminality. So if a police officer committed a sex crime on duty or off duty, that would be a crime and not an ethical issue, yes?
That's correct.
So you believe that it's a crime and not an ethical issue?
Sorry, who am I speaking to?
I'm just asking a question right now. You're speaking to Marcia Hobbs. I'm making a point, but evidently you've been a good cop and gave the right answer. But I just want to be sure whilst I'm asking about 20 zillion of you.
There's no million ways to answer that question. Pedophilia is an offence, no matter who commits it.
Absolutely correct. Thank you very much. Have
All
a
right,
great
thank
day.
you, Marcia.
Bye.
Today is the 13th day of May 2023, marking approximately 10 years since Australian police forces compromised my life and safety to protect eye-stealing accessories to murder Tim Stringer and Shaun MacDonnell of Mount Gambier in 2013. We are into the second decade of SAPOL criminal negligence since entering myself into databases as a police officer in 2010, and it has been over a decade since police committed criminal negligence in an investigation in 2012, to which seen my life directly threatened by a sex offender known to police. In 2020, SAPOL police acknowledged a cover-up of police using prostitutes, including children, which has spanned for decades. In 2017, even though I was never an informant with SAPOL and never will be, David Bradley was assisting David Kyriacou with his neglectful investigations while he was stationed in Mount Gambier. David Bradley stated to myself that the ongoings surrounding myself were too hard for police, yet police SAPOL proposed I become an informant after Mount Gambier Police, Portland Police and the Australian Federal Police recklessly endangered my life irrefutably from 2016 ongoing. Currently, the Integrity Commission of South Australia is investigating the ethical conclusions made by ICAC South Australia regarding child sex offences committed by SAPOL police. American media have shown interest in these gross circumstances of corruption, yet Australian media is yet to print the truth to the public, even though millions of taxpayers' dollars have been wasted in a cover-up of sex offenders. The Disabilities Royal Commission of Australia is yet to acknowledge the South Australian Labor Government's criminal negligence to the clients of Charlie House Mount Gambier, including sex offending also. On record, South Australian Police Force's attitudes towards sex offending stem from correct to criminal. Further facts about the attitudes of Australian police towards sex crimes can be acknowledged in the facts that Australia purchased the most live child pornographic content in the world over the COVID period, yet we have not had the most charges for it. Noting the lack of Murdoch media coverage of these facts to the public and the current complacency of the attitudes of police regarding sex crimes. This stated as we head into the era of proposed national integrity and an operative National Integrity Commission. It is obvious that there are many dire concerns surrounding the state of Australian governance right now. Our law enforcement agencies are not fit for purpose, nor is their leadership, and this is an irrefutable fact and a deep concern going into our national integrity.
Hi, how you going, Blake? Are you a police officer?
I'm a police officer, yep.
Great. I've just got a quick research question for you.
A research question?
Yeah. So, in regards to policing and ethical conduct and criminal conduct, I was wondering what your opinion was or what your understanding was in regards to a police officer committing a sex crime on duty. Is that a crime or is that an ethical issue?
A sex crime on duty?
Yeah.
I'm probably not permitted to comment on that, unfortunately.
Okay, so what if it was pedophilia on duty? Would you consider that as a crime or an ethical issue?
Yeah, I also won't comment on that, unfortunately. If you have any questions like that, maybe just to go online and have a look.
Oh my God, man. Like, what has
And
Grant
is there any
Stevens done to
particular-
you? He's brainwashed you. If a police officer commits a sex crime on duty, it's a crime, okay? If a police officer engages in pedophilia on duty, it's a crime. All right, that should be your response, dude. If you are that compromised that you can't give that response to the general public, there is something wrong with you, okay? You work at the Port Adelaide Police Station. Do you know a man called Sean Hobbs? I'm his cousin, okay? I'm his cousin, and I think that you are pathetic right now. He's pathetic, but you're way worse.